Hello, my name is Steve Hassan. I'm a mental health professional, former member of the Moon Cult. I've been helping people get out of destructive cults for over 40 years. I've authored a number of books combating cult mind control, freedom of mind, and my latest, The Cult of Trump. And I wanted to do this blog, this historic moment of the Senate hearing of the impeachment charges. And I wrote this blog basically summarizing some of the more famous people who have spoken out recently, calling Trump a cult leader, saying the GOP has been taken over by Trump and is unethical. And I want to invite anyone who's listening to this video to really step back, go back in your mind several years before you knew that Trump had the Republican nomination, and just take a moment and think what you thought of Donald Trump, what all the GOP contenders said about Donald Trump, and what's happening now. People need to pay attention to their conscience. They need to look at the facts. They need to step back and look at this historical moment, because ultimately we all have to be accountable. I'm thinking back to famous people who were on trial who said, I was just following orders, or I was just going along with it. Each person has responsibility for their decisions, for their choices, and really brainwashing does exist. Mind control exists. Do your homework. Understand this is a phenomenon that's been highly studied, not only by the CIA, but by the KGB, which now is the FSB, by the Iranians, by the Chinese, by the Israelis, by so many other intelligence agencies. But they haven't told the public the truth, that this exists, that mind control exists, and the only protection for the psychological warfare that's been assaulting the United States and the world is education, understanding precisely what is ethical influence, what is unethical influence, and understanding the specific criteria, behavioral criteria of what to watch out for, and understanding that truth will stand up to scrutiny, but you need to look at the facts, you need to look at the evidence, you need to think about it, you need to reflect, trust in your conscience, in your integrity, and hopefully we'll be able to pull together as a society and end this horrible polarization. And another last point, I don't believe we're living in a post-truth world. I believe we're living in the age of influence. And with the advent of smart computers, the digital age, platforms that connect billions of people, we need to step back and understand just how much we're being influenced constantly by people with an agenda that is not in our best interest. It's certainly not supporting democratic institutions or human rights, but rather manipulation by wealthy billionaires who are authoritarians, many involved with the fossil fuel industry, trying to impose what's best for them on the rest of us. It's not healthy, and we need to understand what's going on and take action together. Thank you.